Futures trading is risky and can result in substantial financial loss.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe. Welcome to Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar. Tuesday, 7/10/07, and the most exciting thing I have seen is the mirror image has been put in place, leg 3 of the mirror image in the gold October daily bar, which I'm going to put up on the board behind me and show to you guys. Looks to me like silver's got some catching up to do with the gold. We'll talk about that. And we'll talk about the S&P possibly petering out up here and maybe heading for the downside. Let's see what we get. I'm going to put up a chart now. I'll show you that in the gold, and then we'll talk about the markets for tomorrow. So here's the gold chart. Yesterday I showed you we had leg 1 and leg 2 of a possible mirror image forming. Leg 3 was put in as of Monday. Very strong towards the upside, but look what we have. An added bonus. We got above the 200-day moving average. Here it is right here. You know I've talked about that a number of times. When the market gets above a 200-day moving average in the metals, it usually runs to the upside. And when it settles below a 200-day moving average, we get the break. So we have a mirror image formation, and we settled above a 200-day moving average in gold. I say we get at least another straight day up from here. I like it. We'll see what happens. The gold formation looks great here, and we have a trade for gold tomorrow, so stay tuned. So you've seen the chart in the gold. You've seen that mirror image formation. I think it looks good. Let's go right to the gold right off the bat. The gold tomorrow, the ZGV7, October gold. Mirror image is complete. You saw that in the chart. Omni support for tomorrow is in the mid-660s in the gold. That's where we're looking to get long. Find a comfortable place to place your stop, but get long somewhere in the mid-660s. The profit objective is 680, should happen tomorrow, Wednesday the latest. That's what we're looking at in the October gold. Again, Omni support in the mid-660s. So as we come down, we're probably trading 668 right here. We come down a little bit, maybe 670. You come down, you want to get long in the mid-660s. The profit objective is 680 in the gold. That tells us a little story about silver. Gold had a nice pop Monday. Silver didn't move. Technically, it has some catching up to do with the gold market. The silver is the ZIU7 September silver. Omni support is in the mid-1270s, trading 1280 at the moment. Omni's profit objective is 1330 within 1 to 2 trading sessions. That's a nice fat trade, guys. If we get long in the 70s and you place your stops where you feel comfortable in your account, look for 1330 or somewhere near 1330 in the next 2 days and get yourself out. So that's what we're looking for in the metals. For tomorrow, 7/10/07 in the S&P, the SPU7 large, the ESU7 for the mini. Omni's resistance, the mid to upper 40s. We have changed from green Omni to red Omni. You got 2 greens in the metals, but you got a red Omni likely building here in the S&P and in the Nasdaq. And one of the clues I'm getting from that is, from my work, my stops are starting to get a little tight right here. So that tells me if my stops are getting tight, you guys have followed me long enough to know that generally tells us the market is getting ready to make a change in direction. The only time that doesn't happen is when the market actually blasts off for a big move. But, you know, a lot of indicators have shaped up in the last 24 hours to say, hey, we're getting a little tired up here. Interesting fact, the Nasdaq has made clear new highs for the year. The S&P still has that rounded top I showed you guys in a few videos. We have a high, a lower high, and right now another lower high. If we fail to rally up tomorrow and take out my stop and prove me wrong, watch out for the downside in the S&P and in the Nasdaq. So to play that again, mid to upper 1540s, we're going to look to get short. Find a comfortable place for your stop. Just a clue, my stops are getting tight here, so be careful on the upside. Omni's profit objective is 1532 or be out by the close. There is some support expected as you drop down around the 1537 level. Don't forget, try to place all your orders MIT, market if touched, wherever your platforms allow. Let me go over that one more time. The resistance in the upper 1540s. We hit around 1545, maybe 1546 today and stopped cold. My indicators all started to get cold at that point. I'm going to go with the Omni trade on the downside. Profit objective 1532 with some support around 1537. So, looks interesting to me. I think the S&P may have a little trouble up here. To be honest, I'd rather see them stop me out and bull this thing higher because I want to maintain my bullish stance. But indicators are saying otherwise. So let's go with the indicators. Let's go with the analysis. Let's go with the Omni and stick to our guns as we always do. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, it's so important to do your own homework. Find out if my trade looks smart with your analysis and see if you would like to get short. Many people I know are telling me I'm crazy and they want to get long for tomorrow. Maybe that's going to work. I don't know that I'm going to be right. I can tell you my Omni's been working for 20 years and I go with it. So I'm going with the Omni trade. So don't forget, do your own homework. Find out if my trade jives with yours. And if it does, then take the short. And don't forget, stops are extremely important. Place them first. Find a level that you can live with if you get short in the 1540s. Where to place your buy stop. And again, place your buy stop first before you get yourself short. I've mentioned many times that we have a change in format. This is a big part of it. I'm not giving exact buy and sell levels, but we do have something in the works for you guys who've been following my site, my usual Omniacs. Within a day or two, we will be able to release it, and you will have access to the original Omnis as we've been presenting them since December 15th of 2006. So stay tuned for that. You know, as you know, this show, the whole purpose of this show is to bridge the gap between the days of old when you called the trading floors and you had a professional down there that followed markets and he knew what Citibank was selling and what locals were buying, and he knew what to tell you when you needed information. Well, those days have really dried up, especially with ICE on the march there trying to buy up the exchanges in Chicago. There are really no more experts down there on the trading floors, and you got to punch these orders in your living rooms, in your office, in your homes, and you need to know, A, how to place the orders, B, did you get them in correctly, how to get out of the trades, where to place the orders. You need lots and lots of information, and really, from what I'm noticing, most clearing firms, you're not getting that information from them. I have a service where I'm allowing some of my Omniacs to open up trading accounts with me, and I will be their personal broker, and they will get access to the Omnis. If you guys would like to have me as your personal broker, and I'll tell you right now, I'm going to keep the crowd small. I'm not going to let too many guys in. We're starting a VIP service. If you'd like to be part of that, get in touch with me. There's a few different ways that you can become part of my VIP crowd. One of the easiest ways is go right to my site, www.futurestraders.com. You can also go to livewithoscar.com. Right there on the homepage, you can click on Open an Account with Oscar, and you can open a trading account. Again, once we have a certain amount of people trading with us, we're going to close off the doors, and the only way you can get in is to let one out because we have to kind of shorten up this crowd a little bit. There's a lot of guys following us, and I think it's great, but you know, it takes a lot of my time away, and I have to give my time to my paying clients. So if you guys would like to get in, give me a call, open up an account with us, and let's see what we can do for you. Of course, you will always have access to everything that we're doing here, but we're adding a lot more product, and the people who open up accounts and trade with us will have access to all of those products. So give it a try. Give us a call if you don't want to go to the site. That number is 718-351-2266. Of course, you can send emails. You can call me at that number. Send the emails to oscar@futuresanalysts.com. Any way you guys would like to get in touch with me, you know I'm here all the time. This work is basically to get our Omniacs in tune so that they have the mental conditioning that they need and the information and the arsenal of indicators that they need to get through this rough and tumble industry. These markets are not easy to trade, guys. I know they're not easy. They've been beating me up for half my life, but I got a good handle on them for the second half of my trading career, and I've been sharing that with you guys for quite some time. So come on down, come to the site, give us a call. See what we can do for you. There's many things that we can teach you guys. Anyone who's been following our videos knows we got a lot to show you. And in fact, if you'd like to get our videos the moment they come out, go to our YouTube spot, www.youtube.com/futuresanalysts, and hit the subscribe button. That will enable you to get the videos the moment we put them out via YouTube. So, ladies and gentlemen, you will see a whole bunch of changes coming. The camera will be open soon. We're going to have an open webinar room where we'll have an open microphone and an open camera, and you'll see my desktop. And the Omnis are going to go out to you guys the moment I speak it. I'll hit a button, and I'll say it into a microphone. Guys, get out right here. That's before I even have a chance to type it and get it on the site. So you guys might want to take advantage of that. There are a few ways that you can do that, but the easiest way will be to open an account with us at first, and then we'll give you access in other ways to get to those webinar rooms. Mikey already did the email. You weren't paying attention. He's holding up a sign for me to give you the email address, but that's already been done. You didn't hear me do that, did you, Mike? Yeah, we give out the email address. As my production manager, baby.
Thank you.
Take a bow, Mikey. All right, so get ready for the changes, guys. The format change has already been put in place. The webinar room's going to be really exciting because, hey, throughout the day, I do all kinds of stuff. I look at markets in every direction, every indicator under the sun. We look at everything during the day, and we have a lot of time to kid around. So I think you guys will really have some fun in the webinar rooms with us. But it's certainly not for fun. It's to teach you guys how to get through these rough and tumble days. And, you know, while we're up here near the highs, it's going to get a lot harder to trade unless we just continue to blast off like the NASDAQ has done. So you'll certainly need to get involved with my flash updates. And again, the easiest way to do that is to come to the site, futurestraders.com. Sign up right now. Registrations are still being taken to get on the email flash updates database. So you have another day or two. Why don't you jump on that? And then once the format change is complete, there'll be other ways of you doing that. So come on down once again. It's going to be exciting. Guys, what do you think about all the new changes?
Yeah,
good stuff here, right?
Ooh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, I tell you this at every video. Say this in the morning, say it in the afternoon, say it in the evening, say it as a prayer, because believe me, these markets can hear you. And the mental conditioning is very important, as I say, video after video. And you know what that is, right? Stops are in, emotions are out.
Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided. That being said, I am a 24-year seasoned trader on and off the floors. This is how I've made my living for many, many years. Good luck trading.